Hello everybody, this is Hussein, Adventure 494. So today we are going to proceed with our flight from BOSCOMBE down, flying towards the south, which is the airport. I think this is, let me see. This is the, let me see, it's going to be BAMBRIDGE Airport. There you go, right? It's at 37 nautical miles from this airport to BAMBRIDGE, so we'll continue with our flight from here. So today we are actually using a Bonanza, a single engine Bonanza to fly down. I've been using the 172 and also the Piper for most of the flight in the UK tour. So today I thought of changing gears a bit, using the Bonanza for a change. So we got a couple of POIs here, the Salisbury Cathedral, and we also have this Wolversea Castle, which we're going to fly above before. There's also a Spinnaker Tower here, which we might need to be able to fly over and then land at BAMBRIDGE. Okay, the runway to land in BAMBRIDGE depends on the wind, so we will see. At the moment the wind is coming from coming from the west. So for this departure we will use runway 23, so we get a headwind. Right, so let's get into the aircraft and let's start flying. Alright, so I'm not familiar with this aircraft, but I think it's not that difficult. Okay, so let's get going. Make sure that everything's down. Okay, so start the engine up. So I'm gonna put full mixture. Let's switch on the batteries. We'll put on the beacon. Okay, so brakes are on. Let's switch on the. Does the aircraft have any fuel pump? Prop the eyes. Avionics master. Okay, we'll just start anyway. Okay. Engine started. Switch on the alternator. Avionics. Nav and strobe lights. Okay. And the ice. That's where we are. It's going to be a very short flight, so it's going to be about 38 nautical miles, so we won't take so much of time. Okay, I think we can start taxiing. So I'm going to switch on the taxi light. Runway 23 just in front of us. Let's go on the outside and have a look. So that's runway 23, starting of runway 23 there. So let's see how we can taxi around. I'm going to just go across this grass over here. Won't be a big deal. Okay, brakes released. Let's give it some power. This aircraft has very short wings. Okay, coming to the holding point. Right, let's hold short here. Batteries are on. So I mean the brakes are on. Alright. Everything looks cool. Let's make sure transponder is on. Transponder. Switch on to altimeter. Okay, the heading that we're going to take is going to be south easterly direction, right? Direct to, alright, there's actually a VOR available here, and that's the Southampton VOR, which is 11335, which we're going to tune a little later, or we can tune it now. 11390, let's change that to 11335. Okay, maybe we should be able to tune in our course. And let's set the heading to about southeasterly, I mean, sorry. About 130, 140. Let's make it 140. Okay. So landing going on. I'm going to turn a bit more to the right to at least visit Salisbury Cathedral, and then no, I think we visited Salisbury Cathedral the last flight, but I'm going to go to Wolseley Castle. Okay, let's go. Just a half. We won't require any flaps for this because it's a long runway. full power. Speed of life 50 knots, 16 knots, and rotate. We're not going to put the gears up yet until we clear the remaining runway, just in case if you'll have to land for emergency. Alright, gears can go up. And we're turning to the left. Cruising altitude today will be 1,500 feet, so we are close to the ground, so we can enjoy the scenery and also the POIs. Nice beautiful scenery here. So coming to 1005, let's level off, pick up a bit of speed. Set the heading of about 125. Switch on the autopilot and heading lock. Trying to get a speed of about 110 knots. And we want to head towards the Wolvesey Castle. So if you guys have following the development on Microsoft Flight Simulator, you know that there's a recent update. Let's call it update World Update 4, which gave us the details on places like France, Belgium, Luxembourg, and Netherlands. So I haven't had a chance to fly there yet. So maybe after this, once I'm finished with my tour with the UK, I can start, flying around those areas. And I think there's one more coming up in June. We'll be covering the Nordic cities or countries. So altitude, let's set to 1004, 1005. Okay. Right. So I guess now will be the best time to put on some music. Hey. What was the sound? Sorry to ask, Paki, I didn't really notice you just now. What's that sound? What alerts am I getting? Today I'm flying from BOSCOMBE down to BAMBRIDGE. It's only a short flight. So what's the sound? Is it the autopilot? Let's disengage it. No, it's not. Autopilot altitude and heading. What sound is that? Oh, it was the stall horn. Interesting. This reason sometimes I hate flying the aircraft that has all this glass cockpit. I don't know what's happening. Heading to 120. Okay. Wait, speed is dropping for some reason. Going into a slow flight. No wonder. This has a pitch propeller. Amazing. Didn't realize that. So now we get something. Alrighty, okay. So we have to bank to the left if you want to reach castle, which is on our left. And it's coming up soon. Let's have a look. So that's the Wolvie Castle's there. Let's have a look. Let's proceed to coming on our left, Wolvesey Castle. Wolvesey. Tell you what, we need to have BushTalk radio enabled. We will then get some information about this castle. Where is it? Is that the one? It does not look like a castle. Oh, is it that one? I guess that's the one. Yep. Okay. And then let's now turn back to the right. Spinnaker Tower as well, the Spinnaker Tower down here. So let's head towards that. Try and see whether we can fly towards the VOR here. Let me see. Three, 3, 5. Nope, it's not. It's not coming up. 11335. Yep. Now let's forget about that. Let's fly straight to the tower. There's some airfields there. change nose up. 1005. Make sure that we're logged in into BushTalk radio and the browser. And where are we? This aircraft sounds like a mosquito. Yep, there we are. So we're actually overflying a town of Swanmore. Okay. And we're heading towards Portsmouth. Spinnaker Castle or tower is coming up. I think I can see it from here. It must be that one over there. Yep, that's it. And the airport is on our right, which is somewhere over there. Okay, what's this tower about? Oh, there you go. Let's have a listen.
The Spinnaker Tower is a 170 meters landmark observation tower in Portsmouth, England. It is the centerpiece of the redevelopment of Portsmouth Harbour, which was supported by a national lottery grant. Its shape was chosen by Portsmouth residents from a selection. The tower, designed by local firm HGP architects and engineering consultants Scott Wilson and built by Molam, reflects Portsmouth's maritime history through its being modelled and named after a spinnaker, a type of sail that balloons outward. The tower was opened on the 18th of October 2005. The tower, at a height of 560 feet, is 2.5 times as high as Nelson's Column, making it one of the tallest accessible structures in the United Kingdom outside London. The tower is visible around Portsmouth, changing the horizon of the area. It can be seen from the Isle of Wight, the Manhood Peninsula, even Highdown Gardens in Worthing and 9 Barrow Down. The tower represents sails billowing in the wind, a design accomplished using 2 large, white, sweeping metal arcs, which give the tower its spinnaker sail design. The steelwork was fabricated by Butterley Engineering. At the top is a triple observation deck, providing a 360 degrees view of the city of Portsmouth, the Langstone and Portsmouth harbours, and a viewing distance of 37 kilometres. The highest of the 3 observation platforms, the Sky Deck, has only a wire mesh roof, so visitors are open to the elements. The windows extend above head height, so it is not possible to get a view unobstructed by glass. A glass floor is located on the first viewing deck at 100 meters above sea
Hey
level.
Alison, good morning.
The tower has
How's
a
it
design
going?
lifetime of 80 years.
Yeah, we were just passing by the Spinnaker Tower. BAMBRIDGE is just in front of us, so we're going to do a full stop landing in BAMBRIDGE today. It's short flight today. Getting back into the groove. How are you, Alison, by the way? Yes, on the... Is this the Isle of Wight down here, you reckon? Might be. Alright, so let's prepare for landing. We're gonna attempt to land on runway 30. Because the wind is coming from the west. Not familiar with this aircraft, but let's try. So 30 is on the opposite side. We'll do a base and then do a final. Oh, are you not well? Is it having some flu or something? Cold? I have not been flying for a few days because I was sitting for my exams, my flying exams, so had to study. Runway 30 coming up. Let's slow down. Disengage the autopilot. So, have you received your Bravo Quadrant yet? That's the big question, isn't it? I hope you have. I really hope you have. Okay, let's turn to base. Flaps 1. Landing lights on. thought they fixed the tall trees. There's still some tall trees where the runway is. It's amazing. Gear up. I know your gear is up. I'm going to drop you a little later. Still, trees are kind of tall just at the edge of the runway. Maybe I should land from the other side. Now I gotta do a go around. No, I'm not gonna make it. Yeah, I'm still okay. Yeah, let's gears down. Alrighty. It's kind of small kind of runway BAMBRIDGEs. Flaps up. Landing lights go off, taxi lights are on. Right, it's a short flight today because I don't have much time to do a long flight today. We got a couple of more of legs that we have to do. I'll just park over here then. Alrighty, okay, brakes are on. Switch on the lights. Let me switch off the lights. Avionics. and the batteries. Okay, welcome to BAMBRIDGE, and the next flight that we're going to do is going to be, let's close this flight plan, and the next one is going to be towards the east, and this is, where's this place? EGMD is the name of the place. We're flying over Dover, and then Canterbury. We'll come back to EGLC. Yeah, so only about 2 more legs to go, and we are done with part 1 of the UK tour. So I hope you guys had fun. It's a short flight, and hope to see you guys again in the next stream. Alison, you take care, and I will see you soon. Bye bye, guys.